question, Jono, I was thinking about this. Your toilet roll, right? You put your toilet roll to the side, don't you? Not behind you, right? Is that weird to put on the vanity? I don't know why I'm squatting like I'm going to the toilet.
Ensuite, ensuite.
What you gonna do?
What a weird ensuite.
So this is the most bizarre thing in the world. Please do not judge me because this is a disaster, okay? I'm gonna fix it. The previous owners obviously just cut out a section of their, like, these doors don't even work. I get the concept, but execution-wise, it is not there. Couple of things, don't like it. It's just not a great use of space. I like the concept, I like what they've thought about, but it's not a great use of space. Just not functional, like it's so small. There's a door here which kind of, you need to have privacy, but the door just gets in the way. The shower is actually kind of annoying. Nothing's really been sealed properly and things haven't been finished for one, so we just
Nothing's been finished, nothing's like,
Nothing.
It's just, the shower screen never got put together properly. It doesn't look that old. I don't reckon it's more than like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah. It doesn't work in here. There's no heating duct. There's no like ventilation. Like the fan doesn't even work. So to be honest with you, this is a gut job.
We want to make it bigger.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to take off and use all of this current storage space, which is actually a really weird triangle bit of a room.
So weird.
So we're going to have to get inventive with our layout of our new bathroom.
This whole thing becomes ensuite. So bigger shower, nicer vanity, probably much bigger vanity, so it's far more usable, so I can actually put my makeup on without having my makeup fall everywhere because I've got nowhere to put it. But what that means is that I need hanging space. I need to create this somewhere else.
Cabinet has already got so much water damage.
Look at that. So, do you know what? The good thing about this being poorly done is that I don't care about ripping it all out and starting again. So let's just do that.
Gut job.
Start again. Start again. Demo day. Demo day. Come in here. Look how big. Look how big this is. Now that all of our junk is out, look at the size of this. So this, look, this is gonna be like a washing hands here. Getting ready. Probably like a nice hook here. Like it's gonna be so awesome. And beautiful shower here. Enter beautiful shower. Goodbye, moldy, gross, impractical ensuite. Hello, serene, picture perfect heaven.
All right, I'm gonna start smashing stuff.
All right, let's do it.
I won't consider stopping until you know my name like the back of your hand or the weight of your chain. I came to stake my claim, so you can call me Armstrong. The thought of Monday makes me weak, like my arm's gone. It's G.A.
What have you got? What have you got?
Delivery! I've got tile samples. Can I have do you have a knife?
I've got a knife.
You've always got a bloody pocket knife, don't you?
Yes.
I'm like really excited by this. Like, oh, what am I doing? I feel like this is the worst unboxing ever. That is nice too. So that is the Albert Park. Gosh, that's quite small. That's really intricate. That's the Coogee Haddon.
Is this your options for the
Whoa,
floor?
yeah. Oh, right, okay. So this is a sterling. So they come in different colours. Red fern, okay. Bells Beach. Not bad either. So the samples that arrived from TileCloud, super helpful. I can now start navigating what else I want in the room. And I've actually been looking at some inspo. I was kind of vibing to start and I really liked the idea of this kind of nib wall with this shelf because I think that's a really good use of space for things like your shampoos, your conditioners, your soaps and that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm probably gonna do in terms of that nib wall. But I'm thinking more tonally, this guy. So this is actually like my main inspiration. So I really like the fact that it's got this sort of mottled grey floor. I like the irregularity of the grey on the floor. I really like the white. I like the textures. I like that it's got VJ paneling in there. And Most importantly, I like this because it's a really narrow bathroom and it kind of helped me visualize what we were doing because they've got a very similar layout. They've got their shower at the back, the toilet, the vanity, and it's kind of in a very similar position, and it just sort of helped me kind of visualize where I'm at. So this was a really good starting point. And from what I've seen from Tile Cloud, I've also chosen a new vanity, which is exciting. So I'll show you that. This is from Sibo, which is kind of cool. So this is actually brand new. It's called Tonic. I've asked them to send me a sample because I just want to make sure that I just check what the timber is like, because it's a really nice light timber, which I think will go really nicely with the tiles. And then the only other thing that I need to do is figure out fixtures and fittings. So I realized, Jono, that Mia, which is what we're thinking for our fixtures and fittings, they actually have a display at Shots. I'm going to take a look at those and maybe pick up a few samples of those as well.
Sounds good.
That's my plan.
Good plan.
I think it's a good plan.
All right, let's go get cracking.
Let's do it. It's a nice colour.
What colour's that?
That's champagne.
Ah.
I do like champagne.
Ha.
We need a top one though. Oh, this
What do you
one.
mean?
This is the tall one. Gosh, it's very big. Oh, is that what you're liking?
But I don't think we're going black in that room, are we?
No, I want to go champagne.
Yeah.
I feel like we deserve it. So I think this colour, but I'm really liking this.
Style.
Yeah. It's got a lovely kind of elegance to it, doesn't it? But it's still like, that's still good. Yeah, that champagne colour, that is just sexy. You know what? It's like rose gold. It's like all my jewellery. So that, we'd need that, wouldn't we? So that'd be the shower mixer.
Yeah.
These are nice simple hooks too. So we're gonna, you need this. Yeah, so that's kind of good. Okay, so we've got the fun part now. We get to choose all of the beautiful fixtures and fittings for the ensuite. Lots of different samples here. So I've got different tiles from Tile Cloud. I've also got a couple of different swatches for the fittings. So from Mia, so a couple of different finishes. Also, we're gonna be getting a Sibo vanity. I think I know what I want. I just needed to see it to make sure I knew where I was going. So what I'm vibing are these Albert Park gloss white tile. I really like kind of those ones as a sort of feature tile. They've got a really nice texture to them. So this is the timber finish on the Sibo, which is also white, which I don't have like a porcelain, but I do have like, that's just a white tile. So that can represent, I guess, the white in that. So what I am thinking, this bad boy for the taps, champagne. What do you reckon, Jono? I reckon that's
Good
beautiful.
choice, I reckon.
Because obviously we did black for our other bathroom. I didn't necessarily want to match. They've also got this Tiger Bronze, so I was kind of tossing up between the two of those. If I pop that in there, kind of what I'm vibing. In fact, I picked this up. This is just a rope hook in that color because I wanted to see what it looked like, so maybe I'll use that. This is sterling gray, so it's kind of this terrazzo, very irregular pattern. It's a warm gray, like there's cool tones in there, but it kind of is quite warm, so it picks up on the champagne. I feel like this is where I'm going. I've got other options as well because we could go party floor, which is a bit more bold. So that is the red fern, and obviously it's just higher contrast. And we could go that with maybe like a square feature tile. I mean, that looks nice too. Although if I did that, I'd probably go like a black. That's kind of cool. That's full on party. It's just moving things around until it all makes sense. Champagne with a bit of timber. I'm thinking, Jono, we actually do this everywhere. Wouldn't mind bringing in some Easy Craft panel and maybe doing just like a section maybe on the side and maybe painting it like the very light grey, just to bring in just another tone that's very similar but not quite, so it kind of it's scrumptious. Yeah, I think I know.
But good choice on the colour.
You like this one?
Yeah.
So this is going to magically become our ensuite. How much do I need to allow for the wall?
For which wall?
To build.
We're not building a wall out.
So that I can measure straight from here.
That's
That's
just going to have a sheet of VJ on it.
Yeah, right. How do I mark this? I don't have a pen. Can you chuck me a pen?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. I'm doing the old body measurement. Ready?
That's where the vanity starts.
Or the end. Yeah. So basically, where's that coming to? It's like the end of that fluffy thing. How much space do you need for a toilet? Size for a separate toilet compartment is inches. Who uses inches?
You're not on an Australian site. Got like 730, 740 in that other room between the wall and the bar. You're gonna want at least 750, if not 800 for your toilet. Go.
Awesome. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Cool. So, you ready for an update?
I'm ready for an update. Current bathroom situation is no floor,
Non-existent.
no wall.
So we need obviously floors, we need walls. Poor Jono has actually cooked his back. So we've brought in reinforcements, which has been fantastic. But as well as that, we do need a plumber because this is actually a lot more substantial than what we did in the bathroom. This is not just switching things around. What we've decided on today is exactly where vanities are going so that we can dictate where the toilet's going and the shower head. And do you know what? It's stressful because you have to figure out exactly where they need to go so they don't kind of look stupid and they actually work. So what we're going to do, big open shower. So before we had our toilet there and our shower here and it was all very pokey and it was just not a great use of space. So now it's just gonna be solely dedicated to a shower. We're gonna create a little shelf here and this is what we're figuring out, right, Jono? So
Shelf height.
yeah,
Quite
shelf
important.
height. Yeah, very important because I wanted the tap over here, which was controversial.
A little bit controversial, but I think it'll work.
I think it's gonna look nice. You were saying that maybe it should go over here.
No, I was just saying it'll be easier to put it over there.
See-
So we never choose the easy way.
No, and because we've got a plumber, I'm like, well, I've got a trade. I'm going to put him to work. We've worked hard enough, so I want it over here.
So the mixer for the shower is going over there. So you'll be able to walk in on the left here.
Yep.
It'll be open.
Yep.
There'll be a shower screen coming out here, but it'll essentially be that whole section back is just open, wet area for shower.
Yeah, and here, this is coming out about 100 because we're going to actually put a cavity door in. So this is actually going to come out a little bit. But this is going to be our epic shower head.
Why don't we get it? I want to see it in there. This arrived a couple of weeks ago,
Oh my gosh.
but I hadn't actually opened it.
It is
and it's
so
huge and
sexy.
impressive.
Oh my gosh. So this is from
So-
Mia. I love this color so much. Oh my god, it's so heavy. I
It
don't
is
know
really
why.
heavy.
It's
Well,
gonna
hold
go-
it at the bottom.
Yeah, but it's so, Now I'm using my yoga core. How cool is that? So this was where our vanity was before. So, question, Jono. I was thinking about this. Your toilet roll, right? You put your toilet roll to the side, don't you? Not behind you, right? Which is better?
It might have to be on the vanity.
Is that weird to put on the vanity? I don't know why I'm squatting like I'm going to the toilet. We need to figure that out. Here we've got our vanity. Zemo did a fakie on it and sent it in a different box and then we didn't realise and then we saw it and we freaked out and we thought we had the wrong one. But little tricksters, they sent us the right one. They just had different packaging on it. And I had a bit of a freak out moment. We've got our beautiful vanity, which is a nice light timber. In fact, you can see it's behind you, isn't it? This is actually going to sit on top of it. So they've got some where it's recessed, oh God, where it's recessed into the vanity. Whereas this bad boy is actually going to sit on top and it's got a nice matching white top. Oh, there you go. There.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Out of there.
So then that's it. That's our plan. Shower, toilet, new vanity, amazing, beautiful mirrored cabinet, which is the full 1.2 meter width of our vanity. So that's going to enhance the scale. And the other reason why I wanted that paneled wall is because it's going to reflect off the mirror. So I'm going to see it when I'm over there and I'm going to see it over there. So it kind of just, it just connects everything. It's going to be beautiful. I am so pumped for this room. You have no idea.
What are you doing?
Playing with our new cavity door.
It's going to be pretty nice and private.
In my imagination. I love that we did this actually because it's just such a good space saver and I actually really like the fact that it's going to recess so nicely, hide it away, Bob's your uncle. Because I think for the most part we'll probably have this open a lot because it's going to look beautiful in here.
We have a bathroom in the making.
So what's gone down on the floor?
We have resheeted with yellow tongue and tile underlay, so ready for the tilers to come in.
So it needs to be waterproofed. before tiling.
Does need to be waterproof. With a waterproofing kit, some tape and some special paint.
And then,
but behind you, so that's where you walk into your shower.
yes. And our skylight's been put in, which is good. It's a bit wonky. Are we going to even that out?
Yes, thanks for nitpicking. Not yet finished, not yet trimmed. But what I was going to say is your little fancy nib wall. We have to build that out still.
We're going to get the sheeting up on here so we can finish this wall.
Yep, plastering today.
Oh, we've got our EasyCraft panels up. So the wet area ones. And they look rad. And up there.
So we've got EasyCraft panels on the ceiling for a new ceiling because the old pressed metal ceiling was a little bit messed up. Because this is the only room in the house that's actually been butchered in the past.
Oh my god. This is looking like a room, Jono. I can't get over how big it is. I honestly can't get over it. I'm like, part of me's like, I wish I put a tub in here.
You can't say that now.
I know, I just didn't realise
We
how much
designed
space.
it and we said, no, it's just an ensuite, doesn't
It's
need
just
one.
an ensuite. Oh, I should have done a massive tub.
Don't say that.
No,
it's a way better use of space than what was in here before.
Yeah. And these are our sexy tiles. Oh my god. These are called Albert Park. We're getting the Albert Park look in St Kilda East. Ain't nothing wrong with that, alright? This is why we didn't obviously want to tile ourselves, because there is going to be a lot of tile. Oh, I just want it to be tiled already. So
Monday, tilers are coming.
Oh my goodness, these tiles look so good. So happy we went the full height, Jono. Don't you reckon that's just absolutely spectacular? I love this. I'm gonna actually have to give this another wipe down because I've given it a couple of goes, but I'll get it all nice and clean. We are on the home stretch, Jono. I'm gonna have to paint up there in the skylight. We've got to do the trims. Fixtures and fittings need to come in. Shower screens, silicone, final touch-ups, and then that is it. We are done. So let's do it. We have saved the best till last, guys. It is time to see what is behind this door. It's no longer a nightmare horror cupboard. Instead, it's a lush new master ensuite. Are you guys as satisfied as I am? Because seriously, this ensuite gives me all of the feels. I am so impressed with how it turned out. Basically, we have got a very large ensuite now than what we were dealing with before. Before, the ensuite was actually only this sort of much of this space. So a bit over a third of the room. This is a 1.5 meter wide ensuite, but we actually extended to 3.6 meters to make the whole thing dedicated to an ensuite, and it works so incredibly well. Obviously the tiles make a massive difference. So these are the Albert Park subway tile. I chose the gloss white, and I also did the matching grout color, which Tile Cloud recommended. Because there's a lot of them, they're quite small, I wanted to go bigger on the floor. So on the floor, I actually counted that with a 60 centimeter square tile. So these are called Sterling terrazzo look. This one is actually really good. I really like the feeling of it. It's got a really nice natural tone and texture. Okay, so I want to talk about our epic new shower, which is so generous. And what we actually decided to do was get a custom shower screen made for this space. This is actually from Hawthorne Shower Screens. This is the Hawthorne pivot door. So it works really well. It goes both ways. It pivots around. Look, I've got to point out this beautiful shower head from Mia. So this is actually the combination. So we've got the rose and we've got the handheld. I just love how generous we went in terms of proportions. I love that it draws your eye up. You get to see the light coming down from the skylight. It's just got a really lovely feeling in here. The nib wall works really well. The mixer over here was a great idea. I like the fact that we put it over here and not over there because it just kind of creates a different focal point. It brings your eye over here. I've brought in a cute little soap dish from Bendo. I just want this to be really simple and minimal and clean and just calm. That's what I wanted to create in this space. So the toilet we picked up, it's just a Mondella one. It's very minimal. We picked that up from Bunnings. And also from Bunnings is this Sebo vanity. So this is actually called the Tonic range, which is a new range from them. We chose the one which has the coast veneer detailing. I also chose the one with a raised basin. I like the fact that it creates this focal point again because this mirror tap kind of just has just such a nice elegance to it. So I really wanted to bring more attention to this. Before we had such a small vanity, so this is actually really exciting. So we've got so much more storage. I've already taken 2 out of 3 of the cabinets. Is that bad? I think it's fair. But I love the fact that I've got so much more space now. In terms of the styling, I've kept this room super minimal, but I have brought in a couple of elements. This is a beautiful, lovely takeaway ceramic vase. A nice pop of color. This is literally the only bit of color I've got in this room. Everything else is very neutral. So I've paired that also with a Made and More candle, just for a nice bit of added texture. Over here, here's a nice little hot tip, styling tip for you. If you've just got your soaps and creams next to the basin, it's always a nice idea to bring in a little trivet or anything to kind of ground them. That's from Made and More as well. So right now I'm actually standing in that odd area which was cupboard and clothing storage. So we've actually made better use of this awkward angled corner now. So down here I've just got this beautiful ply tub which I'm just using as a laundry basket. So that's actually from Ply Room. I've got lots of hooks through here. Again, this is all me because I wanted to be consistent with the champagne. I've got 2 of the single towel rails. The Easy Craft panels look so good. So these are actually the wet area ones. Just bring such nice texture. And again, it's that kind of vertical line, just bringing your eye up to make this room feel so much bigger than it actually is. Also, so before we had that weird door, so now we've got this very handy cavity door, which is like the best. Huge space saver. It is the best thing. And we have this open a lot because it's really nice to kind of look into this ensuite from the master bedroom. Plus we get so much beautiful light coming down from the skylight. And I love the freshness and the calmness of this space. Obviously, if you watched our master bedroom, then you would have seen our brand new walk-in robe. I mean, I love the fact that we've now made this very loud and proud. It has its own space now. To be honest, it just makes this whole space more practical. So this was an absolutely huge job. Like, it was probably one of the biggest renovations that we have done. We put a lot of work into it, but we absolutely love the outcome. And yeah, hope you do too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this ensuite makeover. I would love to know what you think of what we did in this space. So leave me a comment below and like and subscribe because we've got plenty more videos coming your way. Cheers. Better?
Didn't get me one.
You're just not yourself when you're hungry. Okay. Let's get these shutters up.
Put the things in the things.
Let's do that.